Hello everybody, this is Nadak, and I'm gonna go over top 5 broken Skyrim mechanics today. Now this won't include your popular ones such as smithing and the this will not include ones such as smithing, alchemy glitches, and other such things. These are actually part of the Skyrim just mechanics that they didn't mean to happen, I think. But anyways, so number one is going to be the Khajiit early game. That is so broken because they do so much more damage. I think it's like 20 damage a shot with their fist, as opposed to like a steel greatsword, which is 8, I believe. I think that's what it's calculated as. And so they're super broken early game. They're really good at sneaking around. They're Second one is going to be summoning things in house corals. Now, house corals are known to have been broken already, but they don't scale their damage down for difficulty. So if you're playing on medium and you bump it up into master or whatever, master difficulty, their damage will not go down and their life points will not go down. So they're pretty much really good for you to have the higher levels you play. And summoning things, like just different creatures. Um, I mean, it's really, really strong to have um, your summoning maxed because they don't, their damage doesn't scale and the damage against them doesn't scale. Only your hit points or your damage and the amount of damage you take. Amount of damage you deal is like half as much, and the amount of damage you take is double the amount to, I think it's master difficulty. And there's one more difficulty after that. So, next one is going to be the sneak scaling system. So if you have 2 times bonus with sneak plus 3 times bonus with 3 times bonus for melee attacks or whatever, that'll stack with the sneak bonus and you'll get 6 times the amount of damage that you normally would. Now there's this one that's 15 times dagger damage. There's one that's 15 times the dagger damage, plus there's one that does, I think, twice the amount of damage with melee weapons as a glove. And then if you sneak, it's going to do 30 times your damage. So you take a general 20 damage Daedric dagger, and you can buff that up as much as you want with smithing and stuff, but 20 damage is a reasonable amount. So let's see. 20 damage times 30 is going to be 600 damage overall, which is ridiculous. That's a lot of damage. That can almost one-shot anything. Next game mechanic that I don't, or the fourth game mechanic that I don't think people use very much is just range. They don't use range as much as they do melee weapons. Now this is a must for the higher difficulties, but yeah, the higher difficulties you need range because if you get hit once, you're gonna die. Like, you have to miss everything they throw at you, and that's a bitch to deal with a sword. I'm not a fan of blocking. I know some people are. It's really good skill to get used to, but I'm just not a fan of it. So I use range. The fifth one is going to be the permanent stun from some of the ice spells as well as the chill run. These two things are broken as hell. They are the most broken, like, things you can have. If you permanently stun somebody, it doesn't matter how much damage you do if they're permanently stunned. So, the only problem with that is keeping your mana up, which isn't really a problem if you have Archmage's robes and whatever that mask is. But, so that's my list of 5. I played Skyrim all the way through on Master difficulty, and then the next difficulty, I played it all the way through on every difficulty setting. And what I found works the best was Khajiit that sneaks around. His early game's super powerful. He can heal right off the bat. He gets the health spell right away, like every other class. He has night vision, so if you're being attacked at night, you can see. I don't. I mean, another mechanic that people rarely use is sleeping, which increases your experience gain by 20%, which can be vital, especially if you're like just smithing and you're making 200 iron daggers and you get 20% of those taken off. That's a big deal. It's a really big deal. Um, so, tell me what kind of game mechanics you think people never use in Skyrim and that they should, and they're just kind of forgot about. That's it for me. Bye.